can. All right, so I'm gonna do a video on the box I got in the mail from Monster Bass. I'm not gonna lie, I've already opened this thing just to kind of see what was in it. I was with the other people, not sponsored by them or Monster Bass, but heard some pretty good things about this box. So let's get into it. So when you open it up, you get a pretty nice box. Show us your bass. It's kind of like the same thing with the other thing there, but Monster Bass. Why do you love Monster Bass? Record a video telling everyone why you love Monster Bass and upload it to YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram for a chance to win $100. And they also have Regional Pro Series. This month we're featuring baits. So apparently this is the baits that's in it, and it gives you a price for what those baits would cost you. One thing I do know I like about this so far is that it has stuff in it that I use or stuff I could get. It's not something that is not obtainable if you like it. Standout hooks. Pretty excited about trying these out. So seems like that'd be a simple way to do a drop shot. So yeah, some nice hooks. Square bill, Strike King square bill, 4 series. So this box is what they do is when you sign up, they ask what region you live in. So of course here it's going to be November. We're at the end of October now, so you know, square bills are a key bait to try to use. Of course they give you a nice sticker. Got a Spro Rock Crawler MD55. So yeah, again, crawfish color. Fish are going to start moving up shallow, so it's kind of cool to have baits in here that if you like this bait, you break it off, you can go buy another one. Nothing against the other company, but got you a Strike King 3/8 ounce spinner bait, and then they put a Monster Bass Mad Dog swim bait. It's actually a pretty nice looking swim bait, if y'all can see that there. Actually a pretty nice looking swim bait. They're saying this swim bait retails for $12. So yeah, I don't know if anybody knows that that's the juice during the winter time. Well, I guess it could be any time, but putting that red hook on a bait and giving those bass something to target. So yeah, it's pretty cool they've already got that on there. So we'll have to try that out. Then you got some Mismo Company tubes, some Big Bite crawls, and some Venom pepper grass worm. Look at watermelon candy. That's a pretty, damn, it's a long shaky head style worm. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about my membership with these guys. I mean, it's kind of the same way the other one was. You can pay different prices for whatever box you want. But yeah, you can stop at any time, there's no penalties. You can turn it back on anytime, there's no penalties. I like the fact that if I go out tomorrow and I tear this spinnerbait off, if I don't have another one of these, I could go buy this spinnerbait. I don't have to get on a website and order it because no stores carry it. That's the biggest thing for me. Spro Rock Crawler. We've actually caught some on this bait, me and my buddy, this year already. And some square bills, swim baits, hooks, stickers, and cards. Yeah, so I'll show you all the box here. So that's what the box looks like. Has some bucket mouth hooked on bass, community recognized best catch bass. Okay, snap a picture. So it's kind of like the same situation. I felt like it took a century for the box to come in, but that was just me anticipating it coming in. So, but yeah, like I said, this is my first one, and hopefully the first to many. And if I decide I don't want any more, I can always stop it. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the baits that are in here. I mean, this is all stuff you can legitimately use right now. And I'm not saying that you can't use those other baits that the other companies put out, but it's just pretty cool that you actually get stuff that you can obtain. Now, granted, you know, they put a Monster Bass bait in here, but I don't blame them. You know what I mean? And plus, who doesn't want a nice swim bait? It's almost like a little bull shed. Mad Dog. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Up here messing with the boat. Got to get some, I need to take that down. Yeah, that's been in here forever. I need to take that down. But anyways, I'm getting ready to try to figure out how I want to do my worms. Right now I'm currently keeping all my worms and creatures and so forth in that center console with the rest of my tackle, but I've got them in Ziploc bags. And I've been watching Mikey Balls. He puts them in like a shoebox tote. I went to Walmart, of course they didn't have any. They had some totes, but they're huge. I'm thinking about buying some totes and trying that out, because the bag situation, I noticed the other day, a buddy of mine was trying to get some trailers out, and he like pretty much dumped the whole thing out. And you know, granted, you always want to pack everything to be prepared, but really don't need all that stuff in there too. So I think getting a tote will kind of help minimize me to just keeping the bare necessities. And if I go out and fish and I burn through 2 packs of bait, when I come home I'll grab 2 packs off the wall. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know y'all haven't seen the boat in a while. I had to put a new battery in here. I replaced this battery, and of course the engine battery not long ago, but then this battery went out. In order to get this sucker out, I had to move all these over to pull this sucker out. But now we're all green down there. See, battery 4 was red. Yeah, we've been on the water. I videoed it the other day, but video wasn't really that great. So, like I said before, I want to start bringing the GoPro with me. You know, before it was always recording off my phone. Now I actually got a GoPro. I want to take the thing out. So we're going to fish the USA Bassin Circuit. We were supposed to have a tournament last Sunday and they canceled it because the water was down 10 feet. So I think the next one is at Taylorsville. And then we have one on the 17th of November as our classic for the Lip Rippers Club. So it's at Green River. I'm looking forward to it. Fish are biting at Green River right now. They're biting. So yeah, I want to hook them in the mouth. Oh yeah, and guess what? I'm debating this. Y'all tell me what I should do here. I'm either going to go with a Lowrance Live Sight or a Garmin Panoptix. And I'm actually going to add the dual screen, so I have one screen up here that'll be strictly for either the Live Sight or the Panoptix. The bad thing, well, I don't know if it's bad. I guess it's pretty much a wash. I could get another carbon, but then I got to get that PS1 unit. So I don't know if buying the PS1 and another carbon, if I went with the Live Sight, would be any cheaper than just buying another, just a newer version of the HDS, you know, with the HDS Live they came out with this year. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between those two. Nothing against Lowrance, but it seems like that Garmin Panoptix is a little bit more clearer picture. So I've been kind of talking to the guys about the boat from on what I'm going to do there. So that's going to be an addition to the boat. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Hopefully soon. What else we got going on here since the last time I talked to you guys? Still need to get that brake fixed. It's like kicking up rust, but there's a brake pad or something in here, man. It's, I don't know, it's rubbing or something. There's some grinding sounding going on in there. So I gotta get that fixed. Yeah, nothing else has changed with the boat besides the hours. So we're gonna do a trip to Del Hollow. Looking forward to that, and then really looking forward to fishing this USA Bassin. We got our cards in the mail Monday, I think. So our membership's paid for me and Brennan, and we're both really looking forward to fishing that circuit. And then next year on the 2020 season, fishing it full time. And I'm even talked to him about it, that, you know, of course, USA Bassin, I don't know if y'all are familiar with them or not, but they're all over the U.S. So it's kind of like fishing the FLW, I guess. You could go down and fish a USA Bassin tournament in Texas. You could go, I mean, you can go all over. And they work off a point system. and then you qualify to fish the classics with those guys, where they compete for like $10,000 first place prizes, and you know, I think they give away a Ranger boat. There's a lot of other stuff, so I still got a lot to learn about it, but looking forward to upping my game. Nothing against the clubs I've been fishing, but I'd like to get, I think the only way I can get better is if I compete at a higher, what would you say here? I don't know. I just want to compete. I like the competition side of fishing, and I want to get better at it. And if I could fish every day of the week, I would. I mean, when I'm not fishing and I'm at work, and hopefully work's not watching this, 84, I love you, but I'm thinking about it. If I'm on the toilet, I'm thinking about it. If I'm in my room staring at the ceiling, I'm thinking about it. It's an addiction, and it's good that it's not drugs, but it costs about the same. So I got a lot of money invested in what I want to do, and I don't mind spending it. So as long as my bills get paid and my little girl's taken care of, that's all that matters. So yeah, the rest of my money goes to the fishing side of stuff and trying to get better. So like I said, I just wanted to show you all the Munster Bass box that I got in the mail. So I'm going to take that stuff out probably this weekend and throw some of it actually. And then if y'all have any ideas on how maybe y'all store your soft plastics, but I'm thinking about getting the totes and breaking everything up. That way I can minimize stuff too, because I have way too much stuff in there. Brendan pulled out a bag of creature baits, and I was really like, oh my gosh, there was stuff I didn't even know was in there. There's stuff I bought that haven't even opened in there. And then I'll catch myself going to Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's, and I'll be like, man, I don't know if I got this bait or not, or man, that color looks really good. And then I'll buy it, and then it'll sit in the bottom of that bag, and I'll never throw it. So my plan was initially to go with one bait company to take all that out of my head, to where when I run out of a certain thing, I'm ordering it from Z-Man, for instance. If I use all my TRDs of this color, I order a TRD. So, but yep, that's the game plan. We're gonna get ready to go up here and eat some dinner. Mom is mowing the grass because she likes to mow, and she won't let me do it. My grandmother's in there cooking lasagna. I'm out here messing with my boat. This is what I do every day if I ain't got my daughter. I'm out here messing with this boat. I'm putting waypoints in my grass. You don't believe me? Look here. In my wallet, literally. Because we were going to have that tournament. I thought I literally have waypoints in my wallet. Yeah, see, this is for Gist Creek. That's where we were supposed to fish Sunday, but the water was too low. So I still haven't entered these in my graph, and I'm going to. But they're in my wallet. So like I said, man, I'm not joking. I'm addicted to it. And I don't need no help. I love it. It's fun. I'm passionate about it. I'm not very good at it, but I try. So, yeah. Oh, and we're gonna get the boat wrapped. I'm trying to get my brother to get with his half-brother and wrappeth my boat. I think it would look sweet to do this boat in like a black and gray Prime 1 camo. And then he has a hunting company called Mill Creek. And then he has a hunting company called Mill Creek Outfitters. And it's here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. And the logo is like a lime green with a black. And I thought, man, that would look sweet on the boat. And then it would protect the boat. If they don't want to do that, which is fine, I can understand, because wraps aren't cheap. I'm going to try to get with some of my builders and see if they'd maybe want to sell it. I was thinking about selling the boat as real estate. Like, hey, you know, here's how many square footage I got on the side of the boat. If you want your logo and it's this big, you know, you got to pay this much to put it on the side of the boat. So, and I've mentioned it to a few of them, and they've kind of said, hey, man, yeah, I might be interested in doing that. So either way, the boat's getting wrapped. It's either going to have the awesome Mill Creek down the side of it, along with people that I've used products like P-Line, I've already called down the side of it, along with people that I've used products like P-Line. I've already called them and got the vector file for that, and Titan Tungsten. If y'all are looking for an awesome Titan, if y'all are looking for an awesome tungsten weight, or some awesome fishing gloves, or some awesome gear, go over and check out Titan Tungsten. They're on Facebook at Titan Tungsten, Instagram at Titan Tungsten, on the internet at Titan Tungsten. Check them out. Good prices. That's all I throw. I'm not even sponsored by those guys. I pay for the weights, and I just ordered some yesterday. Also, Graph Glass. I'm not sponsored by them, but just purchased that for all 3 of my units, those 2 and the one there, and tickled pink with it. I'm a firm believer in I'm a firm believer here recently, if you spend $1,000 on an iPhone and you buy a $10 tempered glass to protect that screen, why would you not spend the money to protect a $2,500 or $2,700 unit? This is absurd. You gotta protect them. They can't protect themselves. They're just little graphs that need protection. So protect them with Graph Glass. Graph Glass. No. So yeah. What else have I done on the boat? I don't think I've done anything else. Graph Glass. Oh, there's muskie slime. Do you ever catch a muskie? Caught my first muskie last weekend with my boy Brennan. I hooked this thing, it gave me a little, and then I reeled down on him and said, hey, move your rod tip for me, please. Come here. I thought it was a big gar at first, but he was like, man, it's a muskie. But yeah, that's muskie residue. Muskie dining wine, baby. So that's what muskies do if you lay them on your carpet. I'm not going to tell you what that looks like, and I'm not going to tell you what that fish smelled like, but it wasn't pretty. We were going to keep it, but we were unsure about the size. And I think it was like 30, it might have been 36 inches. And the actual game warden came through after I released it, and Brendan asked him how long it had to be, and he said 36 inches. So, but I don't think I want to stick that in my live well. I mean, it makes the catfish look dry, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, what else? I can't think of anything else, guys. That is it. Like I said, I'm going to start doing some more videos. I know you might not even like these videos, and if you don't, that's cool. It's fine. Ain't gonna get hurt over it. But now, so more videos on the water, off the water. Definitely gonna try to plan to do better with recording, because like anybody that fishes competition, it would be awesome to fish for a living, and it's obtainable. I don't care what anybody says. If I'm gonna be that same dude that says it, or the same person. You can do anything you put your mind to. But yes, I mean, if I want to go out here and be a Major League Baseball player today, it would be pretty hard, but being able to do something that you love and have a passion for, if you train, I mean, you could fish every day. It is out there. There's ways to do it. I'm learning, but I feel like, yes, YouTube, getting subscribers and getting likes and feedback and interacting with people that are standing behind you and believing in you, I think it helps you gain access to other companies, because it's what it is. It's a partnership. If you get sponsored by someone, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but let's say, hey, Monster Bass said, hey, we like what you're doing with your videos, we like your fan base, we'd like to pay you blah 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 to, they need you to do something. So I don't know if you're somebody out there that's trying to get sponsored right now. I mean, I've been told, don't worry about finding sponsors. They'll come to you once you start producing. So I'm not even going to focus on that. Do I have companies that I am field staff with? Yes. But hey, you guys could be field staff with those people. You could be field staff for Titan Tungsten. You get a discount code, and it's a way for you to be able to afford their product for a little less money and use their product. And if you go out and you do good with it and you post on their page and stuff, I mean, there's no telling what could happen with that. So Josh could say, hey, I'd like to sponsor you. I want to give you some of your weights, whatever. I mean, but going out here and writing all these companies and be like, hey, you know, I like using your rods, and man, you know, I'm pretty damn good. And you know, put it this way, when I go to the lake, they just give me their money. They don't care. It's like working for a company. You got to do something in return. So I need to get better with this video, and I suck at it. I'm not very good at editing. I'm still learning that damn computer up there. Sorry about my cuss words. So it's all learning time. Plus I have a full-time gig. I'm a single dad. So when I have my daughter, it's me and my daughter time. I don't mess with this boat. Unless she wants to come up here and mess with it, then we mess with it. So yeah. But I'm gonna get off here. I feel like I'm rambling on about dumb stuff now. I'm tired, I'm hungry. And I'm gonna go eat some lasagna. Yes, lasagna and garlic bread. But yeah, so stay tuned. I really appreciate you guys. All 28 of you. I really do. I love you. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Hell yes. What?
Howdy, missus.
Stop promising.